हेलो एवरीवन, आज हम डिस्कस करेंगे हीरोन्स फार्मूला। हीरोन्स फार्मूला एक फार्मूला है जिससे आप किसी भी स्केलिन ट्रायंगल का एरिया निकाल सकते हैं। अगर आपको किसी भी स्केलिन ट्रायंगल की तीनों साइड्स पता हैं, मान लीजिए कि उसकी तीनों साइड्स हैं ए, बी और सी लेंथ की, तो उसका फार्मूला, उसका एरिया निकालने का फार्मूला होता है हीरोन्स फार्मूला, जिसमें सिर्फ ए, बी और सी की वैल्यूज़ को यूज़ करके आप उसका एरिया निकाल सकते हैं। तो आज हम आपको बताएंगे कि हीरोन्स फार्मूला डिराइव किस तरीके से होता है। जैसे कि आप देख सकते हैं, आपकी स्क्रीन पे एक ट्रायंगल बना हुआ दिखाई दे रहा होगा आपको, और इसमें एक ट्रायंगल यूज़ किया गया है जिसका नाम है ए बी सी। इसके तीनों कॉर्नर्स ए, बी और सी हैं। इसमें हमने एक इसके हाइट के लिए एक एल्टीट्यूड ड्रॉ करा है, इसमें बेस पे एक डी पॉइंट लेके, जैसे आप देख सकते हैं इसमें डी पॉइंट लिया गया है और बी डी इसमें इसका एल्टीट्यूड या आप हाइट कह सकते हैं, ये बन चुकी है। इसकी लेंथ हमने एज्यूम करी है h। तो इसमें आपके पास तीन लेंथ्स होगी, तीन साइड्स की लेंथ होगी a, b और c, और h इसका एल्टीट्यूड हो गया। इसमें हमने एक चीज़ और एज्यूम करी है, दैट इज AD लेंथ। AD लेंथ को हमने x मान लिया है, लेकिन इस कंप्लीट बेस की लेंथ है b, इसलिए CD की लेंथ हो जाती है b माइनस x। वी विल यूज दिस वैल्यूज इन द डेरिवेशन, सो यू शुड नो इट। तो आते हैं इसके डेरिवेशन पे। पहले हम आपको बता देते हैं कि हीरोन्स फार्मूला है क्या। डेरिवेशन के एंड में आप देख सकते हैं कि एरिया ऑफ एनी स्केलिंग ट्रायंगल इज इक्वल टू अंडर रूट ऑफ s इंटू s माइनस a इंटू s माइनस b इंटू s माइनस c। हियर s is the semi perimeter. Semi perimeter means the sum of a, b, c divided by 2. A plus, so the value of s is equal to a plus b plus c upon 2. So we will tell you how we got this formula or how Heron managed to create this formula. So let's go back to the derivation. So here, as you know that area of any scaling triangle can also be calculated using a formula half into base into height or altitude. So it is our equation 1 here. We have used a equal to, a is the area of the triangle ABC. A is equal to half into b into h. But here we need to create a formula with just the variables a, b and c. So we can't use the value h in Heron's formula. So we will try to remove this h from this equation, and you will come to know how we will do that. So from triangle ADB, now inside triangle ABC, now there are two triangles. One is ADB and second is CDB. So in triangle ADB, if we apply the Pythagoras theorem, then x square, x is the base of triangle ADB, x square plus h square, h is the altitude, so x square plus h square is equal to c square. As you can see in this equation, x square plus h square is equal to c square. So now from this we get x square equal to c square minus h square. Thus x is equal to under root of c square minus h square. Now just keep it aside and come to triangle CDB. In triangle CDB, as you can see, it is also a right angle triangle CDB. If we apply the Pythagoras theorem again, then b minus x whole square plus h square is equal to a square. Here b minus x, as you can see in the triangle, b minus x is the base, h is the altitude. So square of base plus square of altitude is equal to square of hypotenuse. Here the length of the hypotenuse is a, so square of a. So b minus x square plus h square is equal to a square. It means b minus x whole square is equal to a square minus h square. As you can see, from left hand side we have taken h square to the right hand side, so we get a square minus h square. In the next step, we have opened this b minus x whole square. जब हम b माइनस एक्स होल स्क्वायर को ओपन करेंगे तो हमें मिलेगा b स्क्वायर माइनस 2bx प्लस एक्स स्क्वायर. So it is just this things. b minus x whole square can be opened as this. On the right side it is same, a square minus h square. Now as you can see in the earlier equation we got the value of x. So from here we will use this value of x in this equation. If you see below, we have written that substitute the value of x and x square in this equation. So the value of x is under root of c square minus h square. So instead of this x, we have used this value under root of c square minus h square here. So it becomes b square minus 2b into under root of c square minus h square plus, instead of writing x square, we have written c square minus h square equal to a square minus h square as it is from here. So thus now we get b square plus c square minus a square. As you can see here, it is minus h square here and here is also a minus h square. So we can remove h square from both the sides. On the left hand side, thus we have got b square plus c square minus a square. The a square on the right hand side we have taken it to the left side, so it becomes minus a square equal to this thing we have taken it to the right side. Here it was in the minus with the minus sign, so on the right hand side it becomes the plus. It becomes 2b into under root of c square minus h square. Now to remove this under root from this equation, we can do the squaring of both the sides. So when we do the square of both sides, we have to do the square of this left hand side, that is b square plus c square minus a square whole squared. On the right hand side, when we square this thing, we get 4b square. 4b square is the square of 2b into c square minus h square. We have just removed the under root as we have taken its square. So now in this equation we can take this 4b square to the left hand side as the denominator. So it becomes, equation becomes like this, as you can see. Now we have to get the value of h from this equation so that we can fill the value of h in the form of ABC in our very first equation. As you can see, if we fill the value of h in this equation in the form of ABC, then we may get the Heron's formula. So we will try to do that. So we can get the value of h square from this equation. Now we have taken h square to the left hand side, so it becomes plus h square, and on the right hand side we get c square minus this whole thing that was earlier on the left hand side. It becomes c square minus b square plus c square minus a square whole squared upon 4b square. So now we have taken the using the common denominator now. So we have to multiply this 4b square with the c square. It becomes 4b square c square minus this whole thing upon 4b square. So thus we get h square equal to 2bc whole square. We get it from here, and then the same thing. Now h square is equal to, now if you notice the above part in this equation, 2bc whole square minus square of this whole thing. If you try to remember, it is same as the equation a square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus b. We will use that formula here, and using that formula we get 2bc plus this whole thing, that is b square plus c square minus a square in a bracket, and then in the next bracket we get 2bc minus this whole thing, and the denominator is as it is. So now we have opened the bracket in this step, and similarly we have opened the bracket here, the small bracket here. So now in this equation the numerator becomes b square plus 2bc plus c square minus a square. We have taken it in a bracket so that you can understand that it is the expanded form of b plus c whole squared, as we have taken it in the next step. So b square plus c square plus 2bc is actually b plus c whole squared. So here it becomes b plus c whole square minus a square. And in the second bracket, similarly, we have made a small bracket in this step, and it becomes b square minus 2bc plus c square. It is expanded form of b minus c whole squared. So here we have written it as b minus c whole squared, and thus again we are back into the same position. We have to use formula a square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus c, and again we get this thing. When we expand this part, we get b plus c plus a and b plus c minus a. And similarly, the second bracket, it becomes a plus b minus c, and in the second bracket we get a minus b minus c. Now we have to remove the small bracket from here, and so it becomes b plus c plus a. The second bracket becomes b plus c minus a. The third one becomes a plus b minus c, and the fourth one becomes a minus b plus c. Now just take a look on the first bracket. Here it is sum of a, b and c. It means that it is the perimeter of the triangle ABC. So, but in the next three brackets, we are not getting this a plus b plus c, a plus b plus c. The sum signs are different. Here we have got minus a, in this minus c, and in this minus b. So we have to do something so that we can get the same a plus b plus c in these brackets as well. So to do that, now we will use, instead of writing minus a, as you can see here it is minus a, instead of writing minus a, we can write it as a minus 2a. So when we write it as a minus 2a, we get a plus b plus c here. So in the next step you will see that the first bracket is same as it is a plus b plus c, and in the second bracket, instead of writing minus a, we have written a minus 2a. So what is the benefit of it? The benefit is that we are getting a plus b plus c here, that is the perimeter, and we will use it in our next steps. So just take it a little above. So now similarly in the third bracket, instead of writing minus b, we will write b minus 2b, and in the third bracket, instead of writing minus c, we will write c minus 2c. So now we will replace the value of a plus b plus c with p. P is the perimeter. We are assuming that p is the perimeter, as you can see here. So a plus b plus c, we have taken it as p, and in the second bracket it is now p minus 2a, as you can see. The third bracket is p minus 2b, and the fourth bracket is p minus 2c. The denominator is same, 4b square. So on the left hand side, you can see it was the value of h square, but we have to get the value of h. So to get the value of h, we have to take the under root, or you can say square root of this whole equation. So the numerator becomes under root of p into p minus 2a into p minus 2b into p minus 2c upon under root of 4b square is just 2b. So now we have got the value of h in the form of a, b and c, but you may say that we have used p, but p is also in the form of a, b, c. P is the sum of a, b, c. So we can use this value in our basic formula for the area of any triangle, that is half into base into altitude. Here altitude is h, So our equation of area becomes area is equal to half into b is the base of the triangle, and into h. Instead of writing h, we have used this formula. So now, as you can see, there was upon 2b in this equation, and here was the b, so we can cross the b with b, and now 2 is multiplied with this 2 and it becomes 1 by 4. So now the area of this triangle becomes 1 by 4 into under root of p into p minus 2a into p minus 2b into p minus 2c. Now if we want to take this 1 upon 4 inside this square root, then we have to take the square of 4. So it becomes 1 upon 16 multiplied by p into p minus 2a into p minus 2b into p minus 2c whole under root. So instead of now writing just this 16 outside, we may divide it into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 4 times, or you can say 2 raised to power 4. But now instead of writing it just outside, we will use these 2's under each p. So it becomes p upon 2 into p minus 2a upon 2, p minus 2b upon 2 and p minus 2c upon 2. In the further step, the p upon 2 is the same, but instead of writing this p minus 2a upon 2, we can write it as p upon 2 minus a. Similarly, it becomes p upon 2 minus b, and this becomes p upon 2 minus c. Now this p upon 2, it means that it is a semi-perimeter. P upon 2 is equal to S. As we use in Heron's formula, we use the term semi-perimeter S. S equal to P upon 2. So when we fill this equation with S, instead of writing P upon 2, if we write S here, then this equation becomes area equal to under root of S into S minus A into S minus B into S minus C. And the formula to get the semi-perimeter is sum of A, B and C upon 2. So this is the derivation of Heron's formula. I hope you get that. आपको ये समझ में आया होगा, और इस तरीके से आप Heron's formula को derive कर सकते हैं. इसको derive करने का एक और तरीका भी हो सकता है. अगर आप इसे ट्राई करना चाहें तो आप अपने आप ट्राई कर सकते हैं. In this step where h square is equal to this thing, instead of writing p equal to abc, you can use the term s here. A plus b plus c will be equal to 2s, because s is the semi-perimeter, so you have to take it 2 times. So a plus b plus c can be replaced with the term 2s. So if we write 2s here, then this equation becomes h square is equal to 2s into 2s minus 2a into 2s minus 2b into 2s minus 2c upon 4b square. And then you can further derive the same steps to get the area of the triangle. So I hope you will try it. It will be fun. So just try it and tell me in the comments if it was helpful or not. We will meet in our next video. Thank you.